Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Alley. I'm Davis Tamano, your host, and I'm sitting here with the voice of Wild 94.9 and the in-game host for the SF Bulls, Nicole Villagran.
Hi, Davis.
Hi.
Nice to be here.
Oh yeah, of course. Really glad to have you here.
Thank
I
you.
like the pink. Last
Thank
time I
you.
saw her, she had some blue going.
You got to change it up. Got to be a little
Definitely
different
gotta
at
change
times.
it up all the
Mhm.
time. Anyways, let's start off this thing. So how did you first actually get into the game? Well, how did you get into Wild 94.9? Because I know you were there first.
Oh, well, I fell into radio. Literally. I was 19 years old, and I was a little inebriated. And it was 4th of July, and we were walking around the Embarcadero, and I get a little hyper, and I had climbed onto this concrete pillar, and as I jumped off, I fell, and I kind of smacked the concrete. This guy came over and asked me if I was okay, and you know when you're drunk, you kind of dust yourself off, like, it's all good, don't worry about it. And then I kind of asked him for a job, and said I wanted to meet new people and be a part of the bigger picture for what it was, and I've been there for almost 8 years now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wait, what did they have you start, like, just immediately you fell and hit
as-
your face, and they're like,
Hire
do
her.
announcements?
No,
Or it's like,
no, it all kind of came as the years went on. I started off as an intern and kind of worked my way up. I started doing event coordinating for high schools and colleges,
Right.
getting us in there, and then I started doing the voice for Wild and other stations across the nation.
Oh, wow. So for all, like, Clear Channel stations? Or
For a few, it's called Premium Choice, so they do a bunch of different stations that are all kind of like syndicated, and different people are doing on air, and I was doing voiceover work for it.
Oh, cool. Could you give us, like, a little
A
sample of
of
what you do?
Wild 94.9, I guess.
So you do, and you do
in the mix, stuff like that. I don't know.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. And like, who are some people or acts that have influenced you? Have you always wanted to be an entertainer like that, or?
I think I've always wanted to like entertain people. I think it's something I've always kind of done. Since I was little, I think everybody would ask you what you want to be when you grow up,
Yeah.
and I kind of just wanted to be me. So I never really had a real answer of like I want to be a fireman or I want to be this and that. I kind of just want to be me and
Yeah.
make that reality. Influencing me, I think hard work influences me. When I watch other people work really hard to get goals, I don't really like idolize humans to like say like I'm really like into this one person and I want to be like them. I kind of would like to be an individual and not be like everybody else.
Yeah. So just be surrounded by
Hardworking,
hardworking
winning people. Yeah. I mean, you are, the people you're around is like they influence you in your life. So if you're around a bunch of hard workers, like everybody here, you'll be doing well just like them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And do they give you a lot of freedom? I mean, you have a lot of well, like being yourself for like a radio station or the Bulls, that you have a lot of freedom.
Yeah,
there.
I think that's the coolest part about these jobs is I get to be me at both of these jobs. I get to wake up and be Nicole and kind of interact with people and put smiles on people's faces. So for me, it's really cool to
Yeah.
make everybody happy.
Do you ever get nervous? Well, at the Bulls, because you have to
Yeah,
run
yeah.
around.
The
and
Bulls is when I'm running around and talking to people, that's not very nerve-wracking. I think more when I'm about to get on the camera and I have to crack the mic and the whole Cow Palace can hear me. The first few times were definitely nerve-wracking. Like I was kind of like shaking, and the camera goes on, and then it's like you have no other option but to keep going.
Right.
But as the season went on, I really appreciate that I got to do it, because then I think it really opened me up to being more comfortable with it. So I'm not as nervous in doing things like that.
Yeah.
So I was really appreciative of that.
Oh yeah. Well, I definitely brain fart all the time, you
Yeah.
know, and yeah, I don't think I could do anything like that.
No.
You know, I like to
not
just
that
be
bad.
stupid.
That's what I do.
Like
It's
not-
so great.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, yeah. No, being an asshat is so fun because like you don't have that many responsibilities, and then like.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we won't get into that, but So, what is your ultimate goal?
I want to travel, actually. I want to be able to spend this life being me and figuring out how I can monopolize being me as a character almost, and being able to see the world.
Yeah.
Because that's a big thing to me, is being able to see all the humans that are out there and kind of interact with the different energies that are on this planet and see the different cultures and how people live in other places other than just the Bay Area.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Cool. And where can people find you if you know for
I'm on
entertainment
every
purposes?
social media site there is under @Nicole Villagran. So NicoleVillagran. You can find me on anything, everything. So.
All right. Cool. Well, that is all the time we have. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Actually.